Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Prize Picks video. In this one, we're talking about the NBA for Friday, January 12th. And in this video, we have 5 really good picks for you guys to consider. So stay tuned in the video for all 5 picks. Also, at the end of this video, look for the end card for the NFL wild card weekend video that should be up shortly after this one, so definitely check that video out after at the end card. Also, we don't open up the free Discord that often, so definitely take advantage of this with the link down below. The free Discord is going to be mostly just talking about slip and talking to other people in here, but you can see these guys in the yellow, these guys with the yellow VIP role are in the private Discord. Absolutely have been hitting some massive slips over the past couple of days. We can see them continue here with a 6 for 6 just from Thursday. Another one here, a 4 for 5, followed by a 3 for 3. That's actually from one of our cappers in the private Discord. Access to the private Discord and 5+ cappers, and there's going to be less than $1 per day on the monthly plan. So definitely jump on that. I know a ton of you guys who watch the videos are already in there, but make sure to get up in the private Discord. But also the free Discord will be linked down below. That doesn't open up that often, so get in the Discord. We'll see you over there. Now for this video, the first one I'm going to go to is going to be Miles Turner on the under. For Turner, we're going to go to the under on the points plus assist, and I don't like Turner today because normally this would be a high points prop for him anyways at 19.5 plus the assist here, so 21.5. It's already a high prop here that I also just don't like him because he's not as good without Halliburton getting easy shots like we saw Indiana really struggle last game with that. So gonna go under to Miles Turner on this one. We're over here on Outlier now, which is a great tool that I use every single day for player props and prize picks slips. So if you want to check it out, they do have a 7-day free trial if you use the link down below in the description. For Miles Turner here, the points plus assists at 21.5. He's only hit this in 35% of games, 13 of 37 games. The last 3 games hasn't hit this one either. And just going to be a tough spot. A cool thing you can do here is you can look at games without Tyrese Halliburton. He's 0 for 4 on this stat in games this year without Tyrese Halliburton as well. So just another reason that I like this one on the under. Also coming over here, Atlanta has a pretty bad defense. 29th ranked in the league in points and assists, but against centers, they are better, 21st in points and just 7th in assists for centers. So going to take the under for Miles Turner. The first pick of the video here. The second one is going to be Jaylen Green. For Jaylen Green, I like the rebounds plus assists in this game. I think versus Detroit, they can score a good amount of points, but I'm hoping that they can keep this one close. But Jaylen Green, fairly blowout proof, I would think. So liking him on the over here of 7.5 rebounds plus assists. A lot of these props for Jaylen Green today are inflated because of this good matchup. You know, Detroit allows the 27th most points in the league, which is going to be good for the opposing team. So you can see the points is already up to 18.5, just 42% of games he's hit this so far. The PRA is a little better at 47%, but we can go to the rebounds plus assists. He's hit this in 56% of games, and I think he's in a great matchup in this one. Absolutely has been crushing this last 2 games, 14 and 11. So liking Jaylen Green here. Played almost 40 minutes last game, but has been pretty consistently getting 28 or above minutes. So liking Jaylen Green, think this is a good prop for him to take if you're liking Jaylen Green as well today. So I'm going to go over for him on the second pick of the video. Just a reminder that the free Discord is open. Look for that in the description and pinned comment down below. Ton of big hits. These yellow names are coming from the VIP, the people that have signed up for the private picks Discord. So definitely get over here. The monthly plan is less than $1 per day to get access to 5+ cappers in all of their picks. People have been cashing out in a big way in the Discord over here. So now for the third pick of the video, you're going to go to Paul Reed here. And Paul Reed is a point per minute monster. Gets Sacramento here. Fast-paced matchup. Should be pretty decent spot for him. For Paul Reed, I'm going to go to the PRA in this one at 19.5 versus Sac. Getting a great matchup here. Last game didn't hit this one, but it was a weird game. And let's go over to Outlier to check this one out. Paul Reed here, the PRA 19.5. He's only hit this in 5 of 36 games, but obviously Joel Embiid playing, he doesn't play that many minutes, so when Embiid is out like he is going to be for this game, it's already been announced, he's going to play bigger minutes. We could see last game he only played like 19 minutes, which was weird, but looking at the matchup against Atlanta was without Clint Capella, so they didn't really have a true center out there, so Reed wasn't needed as much in this one. They went elsewhere, but the game before that played over 24 minutes in this one against Utah, so thinking that Paul Reed could play at least 24 minutes, so looking at Paul Reed on the PRA, when we give him 24 minutes here, you can see in 4 or 5 games this year he's hit over this PRA total, so definitely liking Paul Reed. Think he's going to be in a good spot here. Great point per minute guy, so we just need him to play a good amount of minutes in this, which I think he's lined up to do as long as he doesn't get in foul trouble against Sabonis, which will be crucial for him. So the 4th pick now we're going to go to is Trey Jones, and we're going to take Trey Jones on the under of his points plus assists. Has a pretty good matchup here against Charlotte, but I just think that Trey Jones' lines here are pretty inflated after some decent recent performances that I'm not sure that he can really duplicate in this. So let's take a look at Trey Jones over on Outlier as well. So far this season, in just 5 of 32 games, Trey Jones has gone over 19.5 points plus assists, but 2 of them came in the last 3 games. In those games, he had 18 points each. Don't think he's going to be scoring 18 points. He also would need 7 assists in this, which is something that I don't think he's done in the last 7 games here. It was 8 games ago he last had 7 assists, so doesn't really get that many assists either or score that many points. So I kind of think these recent games here were somewhat of a fluke, and he did play some pretty big minutes in those games and then came back down and just played 27 in the last one. So Trey Jones, I just think these lines are greatly inflated, so going to go to the under on him, and definitely liking that pick for this video. Okay, now the last pick here, we're going to go to Steph Curry, taking another under, the 3rd under for this video. Going to be going on the under of the points plus assists. Steph Curry, I mean, the Warriors have just been so bad, and Chicago actually has been playing somewhat decently now. Don't think it's a great bounce back spot here for Curry, who has been pretty atrocious as of late, and so have the Warriors as a whole. Just don't really see him getting back on track in this game. Looking at the under of 33.5 so far this season, he's gone under this in 60% of games, so they actually have these lines propped up in this one. So they are expecting a bigger game from Curry, basically, than what he's been doing all year. In the last game, 21. Game before that, just 15. And then 30 in the one before that. So hasn't hit it in 3 in his last, what is this? I think this is 10 games. Last 10 games, he's only hit this twice as well. So not seeing this as a good bounce back spot for Curry. Not liking this line. You know, the points number here at 27.5 looks okay, but he's hit this in just 49% of games. But when going to the under of 33.5, adding an extra 6 assists, he would have to get. The odds of this one hitting this year have just greatly gone down. He's averaging a career low in assists, around 4 assists per game. So liking the points plus assists on the under, just not seeing it as a bounce back spot here for Curry. So that's going to be the 5th pick of the video. If you guys are not in the Discord, definitely check out the free Discord at least. But if you want access to 5+ cappers and see how we're getting some of these massive hits and slips, definitely check out the private section of the Discord as well for less than $1 per day to get access to 5+ of our cappers in there. Also, we got the end card right here of the video for the wild card weekend video, which is going to be live soon after this video is live. So definitely check this one out right here. We'll see you over in that video and in the Discord.